motorcycles. We first saw them at the 2016 Auto Expo where they announced their arrival with two motorcycles, the Renegade Commando and the Renegade Sports S. This time they are back with two more, the Commando Classic and the Mojave. Before we begin, let me remind you that we only got a couple of hours with this motorcycle, so calling this a review would be unfair. However, we hope to get access to these motorcycles for a longer time so that we can get you guys a comprehensive review. Till then, let's get going with what the motorcycles have to offer. So, what is common between these motorcycles? In fact, all the motorcycles in their Indian lineup get the same 279cc single-cylinder liquid-cooled engine, which produces 25.15 PS of power at 8,500 RPM and 23 Nm of torque at 7,000 RPM. This engine is mated to a 6-speed gearbox, and during my short spin on these motorcycles, I realized that the gearing is pretty tall, unlike the character of a cruiser where the power and the punch comes in at a much early RPM. In fact, when you enter the 3-digit territory, one look at the gear indicator on the cluster makes you realize you have one more gear to go. However, at just ₹600, they are also offering a city kit that comes with a bigger rear sprocket that helps you access that power band that much quicker. The motorcycles are non-vibey in the lower RPM, but they do creep in when you climb the rev range, and more of it is felt on the handlebars than the foot brake. While it gets 41mm hydraulic forks on the front and twin shocks at the rear, I found the stock setup to be a bit too stiff for my liking. Not a problem when the roads are clean, but when you hit a patch of bad road, the bike does bite you back. Braking duties on the front are taken care of by a single 280mm disc. The rear gets a drum, no ABS. For now, just the addition of a disc at the rear would have definitely helped the braking capabilities of the motorcycle. While they are cruisers, they get a ground clearance of 200mm, something that you don't even see in the commuters today. Well, that has resulted in a raised seat height, but there shouldn't be a problem getting your feet firmly on the floor. To match up to its touring credentials, both the bikes get 18-litre fuel tanks, and that should give out a decent range. The ergos are relaxed, the seat is plush, and that should make for a comfortable ride. And all of this makes the motorcycles weigh in at a curb weight of 179 kg. While you will feel the weight when you're starting off the motorcycle, once you hit the highways, you forget all about it. So what makes the Classic different from the Mojave? Firstly, it's the windscreen. Since I'm a tall rider, there was quite a bit of buffeting to deal with. It is not the most adequate for my frame, but I think an adjustable aftermarket windscreen should solve that issue. You also have the Classic badging and the paint schemes that splits their identities apart. Talking about paint schemes, the Classic gets two, glossy black and copper cream, while the Mojave gets one, a matte khaki shade that will remain unique to the motorcycle. You also have the Mojave badging in bold on both the side panels and a matching color saddlebag to complete the look. At Rs 1.8 lakh for the Mojave and Rs 1.89 lakh for the Classic, it looks like has cut some corners with its motorcycles. Of course, I wish it came with a finely tuned stock suspension setup, a rear disc brake, even better ABS. But then when you plan to buy a true blue cruiser or even plan to upgrade from the Avenger to a bigger capacity cruiser motorcycle, gets you 4 different motorcycles to choose from. Plus, are offering a ton of accessories that you can fiddle with once you buy the motorcycle. At that price point in this genre, it does not really lock horns with anyone as of now, but Benelli are testing the Moto by 250, which by its test fuel pictures looks to be an all-out cruiser. Hoping to get our hands on the motorcycle lineup for a comprehensive review. If you're watching this on your mobile, leave a like. If you're watching this on your desktop, leave a comment. I'm Varun Painter, and I will see you later.